Okay, I'm just putting a tweet out. Sorry, I'm a little tired, so I'm not very talkative yet. Trying to conserve my energy. Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's weird, but I get it. Yeah, I feel a lot better days that I get to stay at home and work versus when I have to go out. Oh, well, I guess I'll just start. I thought I muted. Well, hello.
Lord Blizzard, you didn't get to hear me?
No, I did that part correct.
Hello.
Hi, Lord Blizzard. I was setting up my tweets and posting on Facebook. I wasn't paying attention.
You heard only half the conversation again with Steve talking to the voice in his head.
I thought I was muted.
Nope, voice in your head.
This is not the first time.
You've had a voice in your head, or you've muted me but not yourself?
I don't want to answer that.
Oh, I should. Did you put up a stream?
No, because I just turned on
It's fair.
the game. Sorry, I was still sending out the, Hey, look, there's new volume.
Woo! The other part of the conversation is that I'm not as tired tonight because I had better calls today.
I am very tired, but I have an energy drink, so I will Oh, I had Monster. I don't know why I made an energy drink. I have a bag from Quick Check here with 2 Monster in it.
Ooh. What flavor? Monster flavor?
The white one.
Ooh, I love the white one.
The green one's better.
You like the green one better?
The green one is worlds better.
Wait, what's the green one? What flavor?
Do you want the name of the flavor or what it tastes like?
Both.
Okay, it's called like Ultra Zero Paradise.
Okay.
And I don't remember the flavor that it's supposed to taste like, but it's delicious.
Okay, I don't know if I've ever had it. I like the white one.
Ultra Zero Paradise. Flavor of kiwi and lime with a hint of cucumber. It's real good.
That does sound delightful. Maybe I'll get that this weekend.
It's the only one I think that's better than the white one.
Okay. The white one is really good, though.
The green one is better. At least I think the green one is better.
I gotta try it now. Is it carbonated or is it tea? Loki burp!
Oh no, it's the carbonated one, like the white one is.
Oh! I'm thinking of a different white one. I'm thinking of the tea.
Oh no, I'm talking about the zero carb
that'll do it.
energy drinks.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the dragon one. It's like dragon fruit tea or something. It is delightful.
Alright, so I think we're out of time, right?
I think so. I think we were just about to go into the trial, which is why we were like, alright, end session here.
Oh yeah, we had a short one last week.
Yeah. We should be able to do all of the trial in,
like 3-ish hours.
3-ish hours.
Man, where's the rest of our oh, right. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. Today's annoyance. I was going to visit a park and do a social distance wander with friends, but the part we were looking at it overly strict. Well, what do you mean by overly strict?
Yeah, what kind of strict?
No walking barefoot, no taking photos without a Oh, I gotta share this.
Okay. Oh, that's not even like social distance strict. That's just strict.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with social distancing.
Yeah. Ooh, the music. I have it now.
Sorry.
What? $100 permit? That's absurd.
To take photos on your camera phone, like... That's dumb.
That's not cool.
As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma!
Two Monokumas. No. Nope.
No.
Oh no, they're doing the
Hello.
Timmy and Tommy thing.
He's multiplied. We knew there was more than one.
We did.
It just looks this way because of an illusion? No. Ah, it's his speed mirage. Monokuma is a speedster. That was supposed to be deactivated. Give me a second. I shut that off, and it turned itself back on. Thank you, XSplit VCam.
R2D2 just wanted to be here.
Nothing seems to want to work for me today. I actually shut that off. Remove.
You did. No, it wasn't there in the beginning.
No,
right?
it wasn't. It turned itself back on.
It did. I'm telling you, R2D2 just wanted to be there.
Like, that's for when I'm playing ship-based games. That's my cockpit. But,
which is awesome.
It was definitely not on at the beginning of the stream, so... So yeah, Monokuma is a speedster, confirmed.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, how else could he have a speed mirage? Can we just get on the elevator?
Can we just get this over with? I feel you, Kyoko.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
The pain train!
Everyone's here. Please board the pain train.
Isn't there an elevator version of that?
Please!
I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
Ultimate clairvoyant!
What the heck?
I mean, to be fair, he was actually drugged.
That's true.
Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Then it seemed we have our culprit.
Unfortunate.
Hey. That's right.
Byakuya and Kyoko are like, listen, we already know what happened. Enough, all of you.
Makoto being my sweet baby boy. Aww. What's the use of a park if you can't feed and or bother the geese?
I already know who the killer is. Come on, let's go do this already. I'm a little disappointed. This one I was expecting to be like a big mystery, and unless something gets revealed that I don't know, like that I'm not expecting, I already know who the killer is, so.
It's us.
It was us.
Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Yo, could you imagine if we were the spy the whole time?
That would be great. I don't know how they would pull that on us, but I'm here for it.
I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
Yes, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Byakuya's like, can we just get started? Please? I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed clash royale after this commercial break. If I took commercial breaks, that would be the perfect time.
It would have been. I wonder if they. I can't remember if they made that joke in the anime because that would have been hilarious.
So, fun fact, I could have. I have an ad break button.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just don't ever use it.
I feel like that's helpful for like 24-hour streams.
What?
I feel like that's helpful for like 24-hour streams.
It ads. If I could disable ads on my channel, I would.
Oh yeah.
Partners used to be able to, and they can't anymore.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Oh. Like, I get money from ads also, and I just don't. Like,
no, that's fair.
want them.
Yeah.
Alright, what skills do I have now?
Neural liberation. I thought that said librarian at first, and that's what I was gonna say, but luckily I read again. Except
Oh,
now,
is that all I have?
librarian.
I didn't learn. I didn't get anything new because I haven't been hanging out with multiple people, I guess.
No, we keep going with our girlfriend.
I'm trying to see if there's more, but I'm like, we're not hitting any more content, so.
No. No, we got a lot of clues.
Oh, so if we already have her skill, then that means we maxed her out. Oh.
Oh, so we maxed her out? We should probably start hanging out with other people.
Probably. I didn't know that.
We just like hanging out with our girlfriend.
I thought there might be more to
begin
it.
with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Who done it?
Who done
then
it?
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
Yeah, I feel like there's more to her story.
Who did it?
Was that?
Moon was like, what?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Hang on.
I did.
Tina.
Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Oh, good. Genocide
Good.
jokes here.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I'm sorry to say, Hiro.
I mean, that's
but
fair.
we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, The evidence is quite compelling.
It's Celeste.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
No! Is Hero really the killer? Oh my god. I don't remember the controls.
I think you can look them up again, see if you can pause.
Everything we found in your room.
Okay, R1 is concentration. Loading is L1.
Lord Blizzard, I don't remember. We'll have to check how many pages we have.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever looked.
Me neither.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No.
Look at that hair flip. Angry hair flip.
Second.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough
I already missed it.
that you are.
Yeah, I think it was everything we found in your room.
And the message was not.
Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
I don't think I was meant to
that you
steal
are
that.
The culprit.
I think you were supposed to shoot it, right?
I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
but
that
I
stuff.
keep hitting the wrong
It's not
buttons.
true. It's a conspiracy.
That's okay.
Hero,
It's
why?
been a week.
No. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts,
Almost.
they are that you are.
I had to get rid of the your
Hero,
room.
why?
No. Just hold on a second.
You would have had it then.
Everything we found in your room.
Nope, that
No? Was it the blueprints? Uh-oh. I didn't know we
blueprint
did
wasn't
different.
his
Everything we
room.
found in your room. The blueprints.
Oh, we didn't
suit
find the
parts,
costume in
they
his
are that
room.
you are.
He was wearing it.
True. It's
Hero,
Yeah.
why?
no. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room.
Nope. Is it blueprints?
It must be.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts.
Well, I'm gonna run out of health at this rate.
True. It's
Hero, why?
no.
It's like before we get past the first part of this thing, like
I mean,
this,
that's not so bad. Then we just restart.
The blueprints, the suit parts, that you are.
It's not true. It's
oh, I could break the blueprints.
Why did you kill them?
Also,
Just hold on a second.
Yeah.
Everything we found in your room.
Nope.
I don't know, like,
It might be blueprints then.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are.
There we go.
yeah, but I have like no health left now already.
Are we sure Hero really made
Like,
those
we're at the
blueprints?
beginning and I'm already about to die.
What do you
I think we
mean?
just had trouble. Usually we do pretty well. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna get like a terrible score. Like,
Well,
That's
take a
fair.
look at
I mean, we
this.
can restart.
I'd have to like reload a save at that point.
Either way, we good.
Just that all the evidence in this room is incriminating.
It's the
Alright,
note that
that's
Hero
not.
wrote.
Okay.
Asking everyone to meet up after all
It was
Alter Ego
confusing.
disappeared.
I think it's meant to be.
Oh, that's what they were going after. Yeah, well, that's the problem. Like, the investigation isn't confusing about this one, but it's gonna
Yeah.
mess me up in the trial, apparently, instead.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was the note with his
The
handwriting.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
That's true.
At least he
So
knows.
hold on. Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent.
And so does Kyoko.
Yeah.
Who was in that Robo Justice?
All the people who know what they're doing are like, no, it's not Hiro.
Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
A
No!
suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
The suit doesn't matter. The
Go
suit's
ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
The suit's like a decoy. It's a distraction.
Yeah.
So, who was in the Robo Justice suit?
The Illuminati.
I mean, it is. Hiro was in the suit, though.
Yeah.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
It was
We never
Hiro,
found
yeah.
Any kind of second suit.
I
Then
don't
there can
see
be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
God, I hate him.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I gotta put my wrist brace on. Painkillers didn't do enough.
Oh no.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Of course.
May have to be my favorite line in this trial so far.
Right.
There's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get
I think
that out of the
Byakuya
way.
already figured it out.
For sure. I think Kyoko too.
All things have a proper
Well,
order.
Kyoko wasn't there for everything, though, so she doesn't have the same
True.
info the rest of us have. But Byakuya was there for a lot of
So
it.
what
He
is
was.
it? What needs
And they're
to
both
be
smart
clarified?
cookies.
Yeah.
We must clarify the method of transportation.
Uh-oh, things
for
are starting to
Taka's
get choppy
lifeless
for me.
body.
I hope that doesn't mean my internet's hating everything. It could.
Yeah, because I'm not dropping frames, so...
I hear you just fine though, that's weird.
It would seem that his corpse was moved.
Well,
using
voice is a
some
lot easier to
particular
transmit
items.
than video.
Oh, we're better. Alright.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Taka's body was moved with the blue tarp.
I got it!
And the dolly. Where is it? Am I like, oh, I went past it like twice.
I got it!
I'm like, where is it? Oh, I'm getting my health back. Okay.
Dolly
Oh
and the
hey,
top,
that's sweet. I
right?
didn't know that happens.
What's with the
So,
attitude?
let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yeah.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Right.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Right.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Yeah, just to put the body on.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
It was.
But when
Yeah.
the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yes. I know it's Celeste. Like, come on. That's good, Loki Verb. That'll confuse everyone.
The dolly was made
It's great.
specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
But it was
Is
definitely
it not
there.
possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
She's being so
You
obvious.
have all accepted the
Celeste.
fact that you rarely understand what is going on around
Whoa,
you.
Celeste.
I've never heard anyone sound so nice while being so mean. A new element has been added. Great.
Great. Let's do it.
Reloading. Starting with this next bulletin battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just locking on or pressing triangle won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. You can reload by pressing square. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the square in time with the tempo marker. Oh my god. Alright, so I have to select with X, I shoot with triangle, and I reload with square now.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You
Still love her
miserable
voice.
wretch.
Oh, I get 1 bullet back
I
per.
agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Wait, how do I activate Fever Time? I don't remember the buttons. I'm hitting buttons and they're not doing anything. R1, I thought I hit that.
So pathetic. Lies will get you
We
nowhere.
have to do
Do
naked
your
time,
worst.
right?
You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
I lost.
That's
I'm so tired that I'm having trouble getting this. I forgot all the controls, like.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to begin with. When we first started this, it was really hard.
So I guess I lost and I gotta start over.
Just that segment, I think, right? Oh no!
Is this... I refuse to give up
I
yet.
love how like, oh, Makoto got all the most votes. It's like, that doesn't even make sense in this one.
Not at all. At least the first one, it did make sense.
I forgot all the controls. And, like, I'm gonna get such a bad score on this one now. Like, I've messed up every section.
You have it
I mean,
wrong.
does the score affect
I
anything?
cannot agree. You are a fool.
I don't know.
So pathetic.
That's fair. We
Lies
can do
will
it.
get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad. The score affects how many mono coins we get at the end.
Yeah, I got it the second time around.
Yeah.
This should prove it.
Nice,
You're asking
Loki.
for proof that the dolly moved. I have
Yeah,
it
no,
right
the second
here.
time around, I'm like, okay, I got it. Like, I know the controls again. Now I can do this no problem.
When
It's
I
so much
found the
so
dolly
much
in the
harder when you don't
repository,
know the
one of the
controls.
wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's trail. The killer probably rolled the dolly through
We're also on the
as
hardest difficulty.
they wheeled the body out of the room.
Heck yeah.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Does Celeste really hate me that much? No, it's her.
That was just something we had to get out
She's
of
the
way.
killer.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then
Then Celeste has been lying from the first minute of this whole
what kind
thing.
of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy
Tina,
to explain why the occupant of
you
the
poor
suit couldn't
thing.
possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Yeah, you can't bend over in the suit, by the way.
Even if it fits you.
Right. Oh, hopefully that's the only bullet time battle of the trial.
Yeah, there might be one more. At the end, I was surprised it happened so early.
It was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit
Correct.
wrapped the body in the tarp,
Correct.
Good.
and loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yep.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
That's
Well,
true.
Correct.
yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah. No, it's wrong.
Alright, I'm getting back into it. I'm also waking up as I drink this
You're
monster.
Yeah,
absolutely right.
me too.
that
Same
you
with
could
coffee.
Push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
And candy. I have so much candy.
I don't really have anything to snack on tonight.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think
I'm out
you
of
could
ice cream.
actually get into a
I
position
have
like that?
popcorn.
Ooh,
I have smart food popcorn.
nice.
Yeah.
I have pork rinds, but like I would have to go get like a cheese or something to spread on it, and then that takes a lot of effort to sit there and constantly be doing that.
Think back
fair.
to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
And I'd be sitting here like crunching on like pork rinds instead of playing.
I mean,
Can't see my face at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. You don't. Yeah, you can't bend over in
When
that.
you're in that suit,
Oh.
not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
I bet if we had checked Hifumi's shoes, we would have found blood on them.
Seems like it'd be awfully hard
Probably.
to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of
Alright,
that,
thanks, Genocide
you were
Joe.
wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit. It's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
No, because he can't get the suit off by himself.
Son, you can never take it off. You live
Never.
there
I don't
now.
think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I can't actually get it off. Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? He didn't. There's a class that keeps you from getting it off. That was designed to force him to keep that suit on.
That's true.
Yeah.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
No.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't
Yes.
use the dolly?
To be clear, Whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Yes.
Wait.
This is
Just
what we
a
are
second,
saying.
if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Hifumi. Oh, if she dies, I'm
Whoever
gonna be
was in
so
that suit
upset.
is not the culprit.
Only because I
How
like
do you
her
explain
accent.
that?
I explain it by saying that you're the killer.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond
How did he?
question.
How did he know that it was called Robo Justice?
Well, he decided to call it that, I think.
But it's also the name that was on the blueprints.
Ah,
I didn't even catch that earlier.
me neither.
The individual inside the
Because
suit
he wrote
and
the
culprit
blueprints.
are one and the
Yep.
same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Oh, Hina, you are so dumb.
Hold on a second.
You and Hero.
It's still
sweet,
far
dumb
too early
babies.
to reach that conclusion.
And Kyoko and Byakuya are like, surrounded by
There's
idiots.
no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single
Can
possibility?
I just skip to the part where I say it's Celeste and explain how it's Celeste?
Seizing on one
I don't think you're
viewpoint,
allowed.
the truth is
But I
uncovered
already
by
know how she
analyzing
did
things
it.
From every angle.
I figured it out in like seconds.
Perhaps. But where do we go from here?
Okay, maybe not seconds, but I figured it out pretty fast.
Let's review this series
Or
of
Blizzard, they
unfortunate
are.
events from the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe
Thank
we'll
you,
get
me
to
from
find
high
out
school.
where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what
Well,
happened.
Kyoko is probably securing the laptop that she
I
stole.
suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
That's true.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
Nope.
As it turns out,
Fake.
it was Robo Justice.
Nope.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Which doesn't make sense.
We were soon joined in
It
our
just
search
doesn't.
by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi.
Why
in
wouldn't
the
they have
library.
killed Celeste?
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's
Right?
office.
Why
and
would
resumed
Robo
our
Justice
search for
just
the
take
suspect.
Hifumi?
And then not kill him
Oh.
right away? No.
Who is
Not long after leaving the nurse's
strong enough to
office.
take Hifumi?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. The only reason we went
When Celeste
upstairs.
told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
How dumb you gotta be to wear a bright colored mecha suit when you're on your way to kill someone? Nothing about this makes sense. This whole thing sounds like something Hifumi came up with.
It does a little bit.
And then Celeste was like, yeah, whatever, and killed him.
Hey Steve, I think you're back in the cockpit.
Okay, I don't
I
understand.
mean,
I don't...
it's not so bad. It's just, I don't know why it keeps turning it back
Right,
on.
that shouldn't be happening, though. Now I have to open this again, like... Like, that shouldn't be happening. I've never had this happen before. That it just
No, that's
randomly
super weird.
changes on me. Like... Hang on, just give me 1 second.
Okay. Lucky Bird, let us know how the name confusion goes. Inquiring minds need to know.
I'm just shutting. I force closed VCam and I'm gonna restart it.
Okay. It just very badly wants you to be in the cockpit, apparently.
Yeah, because it defaulted me to that again. Alright. I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm gonna have to get rid of that if it doesn't stop. Like, I'm just gonna have to delete the background and not use it ever. And I'll be upset because I spent a bit of time designing it, but like... I mean, I didn't build the video, but I figured out how to do it. I chroma keyed it, like... I'm not gonna take credit for someone else's design of that,
No. But it took a lot of work to make it usable for you.
Yeah, like... I don't know why this keeps happening. It doesn't make... What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. It shouldn't be happening is the whole point.
Yes.
And then...
And then...
Oh, and then... Right, so then Celeste lured us all upstairs while Hifumi mysteriously got attacked, even though the killer was on the 3rd floor. All the evidence points to Celeste being the killer.
Divide up into 2 groups.
It does.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
No, that's not true.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor.
That's not when we
to
heard
let
it.
the
We went
others
into
know
the
what
room. We're already in the room for a bit before we heard the announcement. That's what made me suspicious
We
initially.
had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
The fact that we only heard one
We must
announcement.
have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
It's Celeste.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed
Musical
out in the
bodies.
equipment room. So we
Yeah,
hurried
musical
back
bodies. This is like... I was hoping for more challenging investigations, I guess.
I think we'll get them moving on.
Well, this is also only the first game. They probably got more creative as the games went on.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Takes a complete turn and it turns out to be Toko. It's not. You would be correct, they get more creative. That's good. That's what I want.
Next thing
What's up,
we knew,
Magnus?
We were
Hey,
searching the
Magnus.
school for 2 missing dead
Back to your
Toko all
corner.
along.
Okay.
And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository,
You're exhausted? That's fair. Go get some rest.
which is
Welcome
where
to the
we
tired crew.
rediscovered the corpses.
Heavy people. And Nox him home tonight? Ah, yes. So, Kristen, Nox is, Magnus's cat that lives with his fiance up in Canada.
Okay.
And Nox had to go have surgery after eating 16 feet of string.
Oh, no. No. Nox, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Oh. Ow.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Glad he's back.
I think that about covers it.
I see.
He was
The
all
whole
like,
thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
no, it almost seems like this is like bad fan fiction writing.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
16 feet, yeah. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what.
It's so much string.
Oh, someone redeemed that?
So, regarding Taka's death,
Oh
I
no.
wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Did
Taka
we?
came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Yeah, I gotta add Loki's
True
command
that
still.
Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice
And her
Hammer
sound,
4.
or their sound command.
So it's obvious Taka
Yeah.
came after.
No, that's not right.
So,
The Roach Watch has
regarding
nothing to do
Taka's
with it.
death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came
Can you look at the? Oh, there we go.
What are the... I have to remember, I also can, copy something and use it as a truth bullet.
The goats.
You're gonna get the goats. I gotta set it all up. I've been very busy with work and stuff. No, what? I don't want that.
last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice.
It's true that he flew while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say
because of the number.
It's true that he flew while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
You think
So,
it's broken
regarding
wristwatch
Taka, I
on
wonder if
order?
He died before Hifumi,
No.
or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order Taka came last
What makes you say
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that he flew.
I want to do the numbering
See?
on
So
order.
it's obvious Taka came.
Okay.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, that's wrong.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I had to think about it.
Hold on.
Remember, we gotta.
There's no reason to assume.
We
that
have
the cameras
to
were
remember
used
that we
in the
can do
same
that
order
now
as
and
their
copy
numbers.
those.
Yeah.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Right.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
I have the proof. It's the watch. Fuck. Okay, I need to.
Man, we
What
got
do I?
this.
Wait, how do I do this again? What do I have to press?
You have to hit it
There
like
we
3
go.
times, don't you?
There we go. What? I must have hit something by accident. There we go.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch.
Well, so far, the VCam is no longer trying to put me back in a cockpit after restarting it. Maybe because now the default is... I don't know.
Broke with the hands
I don't know.
pointing
Somehow
just
the
at 6
default got
o'clock.
set to that. It broke with the hands pointing just past
It
6.
must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Yeah. He had a working watch last night.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Correct.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Which never happened at all.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Which never
Simple
happened
facts
at
look
all.
past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Yep.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Right.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Do they?
That's right.
Do they?
With him, at least, we're all safe.
There's no way he was dead. We didn't check.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's
Hiro.
true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
What?
Anyway,
That doesn't
we all
even make
have
sense.
rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
That's true.
Wait, then
No,
wait,
you weren't.
Genocide Jill
Koko
did it.
was.
She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Nope, she would have strung him up.
Even if she could pull that off, There's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body, because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared. So they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
I already know all of the answers.
I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true.
Game says
We searched
puzzles.
everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
You could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. Plenty of time for him to stand up and walk away.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
No chance.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
Hifumi wasn't dead.
If the dead body
Girlfriend,
were to
enlighten
move
us.
itself.
Bingo.
Listen to that music.
That is cool.
The dead body moved on its own?
No.
Oh, look at our sweet Chihiro.
I don't think it has anything to do with the
Ultimate
occult.
clairvoyant.
I think what she's
Ultimate
implying
clairvoyant, afraid of
we
ghosts.
thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
I mean, he was. We
Yeah.
were with him when he died.
We talked to
Are
him.
you saying
You cried on
Hifumi
him.
wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
And he also stole Taka's
I
body.
mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Was he?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Oh, Celeste.
Celeste is like watching her whole plan unravel. Celeste is getting worried now, you can see that.
Yeah. Makoto.
Ah, Celeste's a
Are you
camp.
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
I love the little hand thing.
Without a doubt.
And you know that how?
True.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Nope.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Nothing I have is gonna work, so.
there's a chance
So we
he was
gotta
actually-
take something.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
I think I already know.
The body that Hifumi's
Okay.
dead, and that is why the
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Got it.
Nice. Nice.
I think.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually still
No, it is Hifumi was dead. Without
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along Hifumi's dead body had been found.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I'm getting good at figuring those out at least.
You're really good at those. I
Was
think
the
you would
body
have
discovery
I would
announcement
struggle
that
with
was
those.
made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Nah, man, we
After
chatted
you
for
made-
like 3 minutes.
After you made sure that we split up so that each team would find a body around the same time.
But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First
then
of
we heard
all,
the
if
announcement
two bodies
again.
had been found,
Right.
There really should have been 2 announcements.
Later.
Maybe
Sorry.
Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Monokuma.
Monokuma's not lazy. How dare you? That's our principal you're
I hope he
insulting.
comes in. and says
What do you
something
say,
like that.
Monokuma? Any comment?
Oh, well, Ruth.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Detail.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yup, he just confirmed it because we got the alert again about Hifumi later.
Body, yeah.
Only for the first time. That's the key.
That didn't answer our question, man.
No, it really did.
You're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Yep, Yaki picked up on
Thank
it.
you, Bianca. You are insufferable, but you're still good at this.
Yeah, he picked up on it right away.
It's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Right.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second time was when both bodies were discovered.
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong, ding
Yup.
bong.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2
Hifumi
dead
was still
bodies
alive.
were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
I'm pretty sure I, 100% called this. Both the Knicks got imp. Oh no. There was this great video about the game glitched and there was 2 reds and they were both imposters.
Oh.
So, one of the reds got caught killing someone. And in the chat, they're like, it was red. Red killed them. And half the people voted for each red. And because it was an even split, no one got voted out.
That's awesome.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Nikolai and Nikolai, brothers in crime.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know!
Okay.
We're good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
What the fuck?
Alright, Genocide Jill.
The worst
Love
logic
you.
I have ever heard.
And your
For
fruit
honesty,
roll-up tongue.
I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
We literally just proved he was still
Okay
alive.
then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
I love
Then
how
it should
calmly
become
you deal
clear
with this,
whether he was
girlfriend.
really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There is proof.
So much proof.
We just discussed this. Oh, his glasses are probably gonna come up.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Right.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Okay.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Right.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body
Here we
after
go.
being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
Nope, I went too early.
No?
I have to wait for the second part of that, most likely.
well, here's one thing. The
She
first
didn't
time
actually
we found
lie
him
yet.
again, his
Yeah,
body
that's
just
And the next time...
I just
But
jumped
when
the
you
gun.
compare his body before
Because
the
we know
change,
it's
there
going to
was
be
no
something like that. They
notable
did that on purpose.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
They definitely did that on purpose.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Yep.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Which also doesn't make sense for a head injury. Why would his glasses be covered with blood on the outside?
Yeah.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
And also, we found this
the items
convenient.
used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Yup.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
Yup.
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Celeste is over here.
Whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of
I didn't hear what
course.
you said.
Oh, Celeste is over here like that idiot.
Yeah, pretty much. I might have to plug my headphones in. I think I heard a beep.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. I don't know, because it wasn't flashing red, it was still green, so... Whatever, I might as well.
Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly
Regina?
doubt anyone but Hifumi
What?
would have brought something like this
A
to
good memory.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna remember that.
I see your
Oh,
point.
you know what?
And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Of course it did, he's the anime guy.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is,
Ultimate
blood on his glasses was
clairvoyant.
wiped away
He's
using
so
the
dumb.
glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses
Yeah,
only?
come on.
That's a good point.
Well, it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he
Yep.
stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Yep.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible,
fluff.
wouldn't you say?
Yep.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, there's blood packs in the fridge.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs
Yep.
of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
Yeah, he really just fucked up the whole plan.
And if
Yeah.
Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Yeah, Taka did it.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved
Oh no,
Taka's corpse.
Hifumi moved Taka's
Hifumi.
body.
Yeah.
I got it!
Taka himself.
It could only have been Hifumi.
Yeah.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Yeah.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository.
Right.
But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Yep.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Yep.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Yep.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
I can.
If you're
He does
having
everything
trouble,
Celeste tells him
would you
to.
like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Yes, please.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Oh, the
Took
note.
off of Taka's lifeless body.
Yeah, the note. Yeah, this is the one.
I got it!
The one he shoved down his
You're
pants.
talking about the note
Yeah.
Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Yeah, why is everyone focusing on that? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
He's just so fucking stupid. The notes are...
Contest.
He said that the note's not the same, and now he's confused that it's not the same.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Me. Hifumi's pants.
That's right! Taka!
Oh man, I really thought it was Hifumi's
The killer
pants.
used this
Nah.
note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Dang.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
You have to say no, that's wrong.
Yeah, girl, you got
I
it
don't really
wrong.
understand what's going
No,
on,
that's
but
wrong.
Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Happy!
I knew the real killer was Hifumi's pants, yeah.
It was. Oh, but can we just TikTok and Huffy? Oh, we love you, Genocide Jill.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Genocide Jack is seriously scared.
Oh, we had so many bullets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6.
6 a.m.
And that's when his watch broke.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No!
Thank God I remembered I could slow time down. Right?
No, that's
No.
wrong.
There absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Yep.
We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Yep.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet.
Where he
The
died.
room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Yeah.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Yeah.
Well, when you put it like that...
That's like the most normal she's ever looked.
Kinda, yeah.
No further objections!
And we're back.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka.
Trick
Just the same as
TikTok.
me.
TikTok and Huffy.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
He took it off
On his
Taka.
pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Yes, we're back. Remember that part where Hifumi's part of the problem here?
Where's
Yeah.
your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Yaka,
I
yeah.
have proof.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Yeah.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Can't believe we took this long to compare that.
From Taka's scrap
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap.
Death grip.
Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi
Yes, my
knew
dear.
the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Tucker's so much taller, and I love it so much.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for
Oh
sure.
my goodness, Hero.
Oh my god.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
He's not still alive. He definitely died this time. Oh, baby boy.
I don't know what to do about Hero. I think we're just gonna have to kill him.
Sorry.
We just
no.
need to, like, put him in a corner and just, like, you sit here. You don't get to be involved with
When we
anything.
found
Don't
him in the
die.
repository,
Here's
Hifumi was
Hina.
truly and
The
completely
good news is
dead.
he's so dumb that if he ever kills anyone, we're gonna figure it out very easily.
The
Yeah.
second body discovery announcement proves that.
Although he's so dumb, we might not suspect him.
Maybe he's pretending to be dumb. Oh no.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever
It was
did
Hifumi's
is
pants.
the mastermind.
It was
The
Hifumi's
true
pants.
killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Correct.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus. Who are you
Genocide
calling a
Jill.
walrus?
I
Walrus.
love you, but please don't insult Hina like that. I love Hina too.
If you're gonna call her something, you have to call her a donkey.
Anyway,
And only if
when
she,
they were killed
you know,
bothers
is
me,
bad at
too.
cooking.
But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Top 5 reasons why Lord Blizzard hates Hero. Loves to hate Hero. He's still alive. If I'm referring to what Hero said or if he's still somehow alive by this chapter is up to you. It's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
Where all the hammers are kept.
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't
Amen.
that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised.
We found a very
It
clean
seems
hammer.
There's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
We,
Hell yeah!
Please don't-
It's packed in there good and tight.
oh,
He's
honey.
right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using
You're right,
similar
there's no hammers in the
instruments. But
repository.
if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms,
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Look there.
Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
I'm surrounded by morons.
so then,
Wasn't
what
so
was
bad.
used to kill Hifumi?
Because the hammer was used to kill him.
There's
Just
like
one.
4 or 5 hammers left in the repository still, though.
Yeah. Well, one of them was wet.
No, one of them was clean.
Yeah.
But only one was clean.
Yeah.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Oh, I can't actually... I guess that's not the
What was
contradiction.
used to kill
Nah.
Was it just maybe Justice Hammer?
Well,
Whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
No?
Shoot!
Hey, she just called us attractive.
What was used to
Oh, she's gonna kill us.
Yeah, she wants to kill us, so we must be attractive.
There's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer. Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
There we go.
There we go.
I was looking for what I could stop. I'm not so good at this one, I guess. I'm messing up a lot.
No, it was something completely different.
But
Murder, and we're on the hardest
seriously?
difficulty.
A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi.
I've been having weird audio issues.
Are you?
Yeah, like I heard a beep in my headset and then everything got crackly for a second.
Weird.
Yeah, I might have to, like, run a debug on the headset or something. Maybe reinstall the software. I don't know.
Now,
It's been happening for a couple days now.
Weird.
Flecks of grit and debris.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, me too. I haven't had the headset that long. Like,
No, you
For
haven't.
some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
yeah.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Ooh. Code Monkey. Thank you for the 4 months of subscribing. Thanks. You know who Code Monkey is, right?
Me?
Yes.
No.
You do. He changed his name.
Okay. Oh, hey!
I didn't know. I wasn't sure if you knew that he changed it.
No, I have no idea.
I'm gonna try to type your name correctly for the shout out, Code Monkey, as opposed to when I mistyped it the last time I tried this in Noob Mama's stream. There we go. It's got so many numbers and letters mixed in, and part of me is very happy about that, and the other part of me that has to like type it is like, oh no. How you doing, man? How were you streaming earlier? One more day and I finally get affiliate. Oh.
Woo!
Woohoo! How was Dark Souls?
Oh man. Hydrate. Do you have water with you?
I don't. I actually have to go fill my water back up because I drank it all before the stream started.
That game hates everybody.
Alright, I had to go refill my water bottle because I actually finished drinking it earlier before stream because I drink so much water.
Coffee counts, right?
No. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
SnackDragon, keep everyone entertained.
Oh goodness. Hey, how's everybody doing? I have coffee and water and lots of candy. Entertain you. Now's the time I sing Secret Tunnel so Steve doesn't get to hear it. I don't know if you guys want to hear that. I know all the words though. It's true. It's a good song. I just binged all of, I almost just said the Adventure Zone. Avatar The Last Airbender. It was great.
Alright.
It's the greatest song of the millennium.
I am back.
Kokogia, coming in for a surprise attack.
Yeah, even you sound very crackly to me. I don't...
Do I?
Yeah.
Weird.
Something must be wrong with my headset.
No.
My luck. Or I messed with the settings at one point and shouldn't have done that.
I'm sure you can get it back.
I'm pulling it up right now real fast.
Alright.
I did do something. I'm gonna turn it back.
What something was it?
I turned on dynamic range compression, so I wanted to see what it would do.
Oh, okay. It seems to make it go crackly sometimes, I suppose.
I don't know, we're gonna see what happens now. So the battery, it still has like half its battery.
Okay.
But I turned that like last
I'd
week.
also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones.
Secret tunnel, the great. Oh, by the way, I totally have a wireless headset. Remember that thing we were just talking about?
What?
When I walked away, you're like, "Oh, now I'm gonna sing Secret Tunnel while Steve's gone." I can hear you.
No, once you leave the computer, you can't hear anymore. That's how it works. When you're
I'd like to point out to everyone that the headset I have, I got on Kristen's recommendation for being a good wireless headset. I really want to make sure everyone understands that she's one of the people that suggested this headset to me.
It's the rules. I've seen it.
You've seen what?
The rules.
What rules?
The rules of how you can't hear when you leave the computer. That's how it works. Once you leave the computer, you're not part of the stream anymore.
So the reason I got this headset is because we used to spend all night Saturday night, like till like 4 or 5 in the morning playing.
Thank you, Lord Blizzard.
Playing Harvest Moon, and she would brag about how she could go sit on the couch and I couldn't do that. So then I'm like, oh, I need to get a wireless headset.
Alright,
because
fine.
she wasn't at her computer and was still able to hear me.
It was great. Yeah, that wasn't streaming, that's why it worked.
I'm not gonna win this argument, even though I'm completely in the right. I'm not actually gonna win this argument.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anywho, let's go.
Hey, look at all the hammers! Big hammers, small hammers. If you're off screen, you no longer exist, yeah.
And even some flat mallet-like ones.
Yeah.
I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository.
I don't hear crackling anymore, so that might have been what was causing it.
Oh, that's good.
We'll see.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working... Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
She's so obvious.
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Girl.
Yep. It's Celeste. None of these are gonna matter for what we just were talking about, so I'm gonna vote for something to copy.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder,
right,
only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Right.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together.
No.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Right.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible.
That is.
But that only really applies. In this case, however, there were two murders.
What do you think, Steve?
I think 2 murders is gonna break impossible.
Okay.
Because nothing I have is gonna break either of them.
No, I think you're right.
And I don't think impossible is gonna break 2 murders, so.
No, I think it has to be
In this
break
case,
impossible.
however, there were two murders.
There we go. I just had to figure
Based
it
on the
out.
rules that have been laid out, even if more than one person is only the one who actually carried out the assuming the rule holds true.
No, you're wrong.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, what if 2 people kill 2 other people? Maybe they both get to
If
leave.
there's only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
Right, each person kills one other person. They make up a story to make it look like someone else did both the murders, and maybe they both get to
You're saying
graduate.
that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
Okay, so Hifumi kills Taka, thus making him think that... There's one thing about this that's still bugging me, then.
What?
Why did Hifumi, with his dying breath, still cover for Celeste?
I think because he still wanted to do what she wanted. He knew he was going to die anyway.
And he still does what
They
she
made
wants.
him carry
Yeah.
out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
I gotta play the Star Wars Dark Soul game at some point again and actually finish
There's a
it.
Star Wars Dark Souls game?
It's called Star Wars Fallen Order.
Okay.
Or as lots of people call it, Star Souls. Because it's a Star Wars game with Star Wars like mechanics, like you have a lightsaber, you can use force moves, stuff like that.
Hello?
But combat and mechanics and everything is very Dark Souls related. Like,
awesome.
You have these meditation spots instead of campfires. If an enemy kills you, if you can kill them, you can reabsorb the power back from them that you lost from dying. Like,
Neat.
it's a very Souls-esque game.
Okay.
Star
Sounds
Souls.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's
Star
currently
Souls.
sitting in my roommate's room because he was going to play it. I don't think he ever did. So I'm going to probably go take it back at some point.
And
That's
then,
fair.
to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very
I played a
beginning.
little bit of it and it was fun, but I'm not good at Souls-style games, so I got
Me
very
neither.
frustrated very easily.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Nina, you're a
So,
sweet, sweet
I
child.
can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
They picked Hifumi because Hifumi hated Taka.
And he would do it.
Not to, yeah, Kyoko figured it out right away.
She is.
She is amazing. She's almost too amazing. Right, almost like maybe she has inside knowledge. Because she's probably the traitor.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one who...
I actually do think Kyoko is the traitor, though.
Our girlfriend, no.
Uno right now.
There's really only one person who seems to fit. Yeah, I know! It was Hifumi!
It was Hifumi.
Here's my answer.
Nailed it.
It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Yeah.
Yes.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yeah.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
But you do.
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit brains, that lazy, worthless goddamn idiot!
She lost her accent.
She lost it.
She's been faking it this whole time.
You know, that's fine. I still love it.
Pardonnez-moi.
Can't
Just to
trust
be
her.
clear, there is evidence to support it.
There's a lot of evidence to support it.
Is
Code
that
Monkey, if you're
so?
still in here, Celeste is the ultimate gambler. Which only you will find
Throughout
funny.
the investigation,
that
there
she's
was certain
speaking an accent.
behavior that was common
I don't know
only
if
to
you're
the
still in
two
here,
of
though.
them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that
Celeste-
the two of you were working together.
Lied. She made shit up.
She did.
I got it.
She claims that she
Behavior
saw
that's
the
been
person in the
common has to do
robo
with the
suit.
suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Yeah, Byakuya.
Sorry.
No, fuck that. Don't
As he
apologize.
said, only Celeste
baby
and
boy.
Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
So Byakuya could also be the traitor. I will say that. He seems to know almost too much about this school.
Yeah.
He knew about all those files, although he
Files.
also spends all of his time in the library, so...
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yeah.
After taking Hifumi to
Yes.
the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Celeste made sure that we would go up to the 3rd floor.
We headed to the
I'm like
second
actually
floor
angry
specifically
Byakuya
because of
said
what she
the adults are
claimed
talking
have
to
seen.
Makoto.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong,
Look
what
at her
was it she
face.
said?
Yeah.
I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. There was no way down,
Once
we
she'd
checked.
done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
It must have been Hifumi.
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Yeah.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Hero could also be the traitor. No way somebody could be that stupid. Yeah, he's gonna be a mastermind after all.
That's
If
true.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Yeah. Literally everything I called.
That
Got it.
piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Celeste knows she's been caught.
I just
Yeah.
realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead, Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You
Yeah.
wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
So then they bring Koi.
Amory. I
Oh.
support.
As long as you're not gonna get hit with like a fine or something.
Rebel.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Yeah.
You were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait. Then that was...
Just to get you out of the
She wasn't
room.
worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
You can play dumb blonde. Alright.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Yeah, a lot
You
of fatal
trusted
mistakes.
Hifumi.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
I don't know if that's the one little slip up.
What?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. Just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but
Yeah, I don't
don't
think there's
understand
anything
what's so
suspicious
strange
about that.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
She didn't know Taka was dead. She shouldn't have known Taka was dead.
Right.
We never told her that Taka was dead yet.
Oh.
But she talked about how they were both dead.
Then Makoto showed up.
I
and told
even
us
didn't
Hifumi
catch
had
that.
been
I
killed.
missed that.
So
Yeah,
Sakura
me
and
too.
I left with Makoto.
Yeah, I missed that
Because
one.
we knew.
But I already,
We didn't-
I already knew it was Celeste before that.
You know, Taco from TV.
Taco. Yeah, no, I already knew that it was her, so I wasn't really caring what she said about
Yeah.
it.
Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being
So have a taco.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
So that's like, damn it. What is he alluding to? He just told, oh my god, come on.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious. isn't
Yeah, but
it?
I don't know what to
was
break.
So strange about Celeste's comment.
Hey, what's up, Captain?
Hey, Captain.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive. We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like those guys.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Hey.
That's right.
We gotta
There's
play
no
more
reason
Survivalist
Celeste
at
should
some
have
point,
said,
by the way.
Just like those guys died.
I've made mochi ice cream today before. How'd it go? What flavor?
What?
Captain Al made mochi ice cream today.
Oh yeah, I saw he tweeted about it. I don't see him posting, though. Did he say something else in chat that it's not showing up on my screen?
He just said I made mochi ice cream today. Ooh, you made homemade homemade chocolate ice cream for it? Oh my gosh. Heck yeah.
Yeah, my Twitch chat stopped
Oh, yikes.
Like, I see it on my bot's chat. So I have to read that, I guess. And I'll reload.
Except for snack.
That was weird.
Omniscient. I am omniscient.
All right,
2
well,
seconds
I am.
later.
Yeah, there we go. F. It's back now.
When she said that, none of us had told her.
I want to
Taco
find
was
those
dead.
tweets. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I saw that you. I think he tweeted about it, and I had his stream up for a little bit, but I was also at work, so.
Okay.
Exactly.
Love mochi ice cream.
One day maybe I'll do a cooking stream. People have told me I should.
You should. I want to watch that.
That means I have to get the kitchen clean first, though.
That's fair.
Also, I don't have equipment downstairs to do it. Someone that we know was selling a gaming laptop, and I actually messaged him today about buying it, but he already has a buyer, so I'm gonna see what I can get on Black Friday. Just like, I don't need like something crazy. It doesn't have to be as powerful as my desktop. Just something that can run games for like when I go visit people when the pandemic ends. Because I have a lot of people to go visit, and I would like to be able to play games when I'm with them.
There was never any chance for her to have seen his body.
You're on that list, so I can come hang out with you and Alex at some point.
Heck yeah. Play video games.
Hell yeah.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more
did
than
you
one
know,
person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been
probably
dead too.
not. I'm not really doing anything social at this point because, like, the amount of cases in the state have been spiked back up.
Yep. I love that laugh.
You all have
She's
such
gonna go
vivid
insane.
Yeah,
imaginations.
I know, and it's probably fine, but I don't want to suddenly expose myself to a ton of people that I haven't seen in 6 months. Because, one, I don't know if they could have been exposed to anyone, and two, I don't know if I'm exposed to anything when I'm working. Because I go to so many offices.
You claim that I was
And
lying when I told
no
you
one in
I was
offices, if
suspicious
patients
myself.
aren't around in offices, no one wears masks.
Woof.
It's horrible. They just don't care about the vendors. They'll be like, you have to wear your mask, and then they come to the door with that one on, like...
Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It
You
has to be
just
some
took
kind of
it.
Setup, right?
Yeah.
So let's put the suit on, and then she
Hero,
used the
stop
camera's
talking.
timer to...
Hero, baby boy,
Have you
go in your
forgotten?
corner.
You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi
No.
being dragged away.
It's a picture of Hifumi carrying him away in the suit.
If everything I told you is a lie, how can this picture exist? Simple.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
There's... yes.
No. Makoto.
Fumi is dragging the suspect away.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Huffy.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
Yeah.
If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, Of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Yep.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste.
Is this something new? Oh no, it's just more bullet time. Not bullet time, it's more whatever this
Whatever
is called.
this is.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out!
Poor boy.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Because the costume
If
can't
the
bend
person
over.
inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Nope.
No,
As soon as
that's
she
wrong.
said that, I'm like, nope, I got it. I know what this is gonna do.
No, he's not.
No,
They're
they
gonna
just
make
made
him
him look
even
like
if
he
the person
was.
inside the
Yeah,
suit were
they
unconscious,
drugged him and put him
they
in
could
the
still stand
suit.
up like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, you're fine.
Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Our poor himbo is
Psychic.
psychic.
No, he is a himbo.
He really
He gets
is.
a corner. Hiro and Hina get a corner together, having their competition of who is the least smart. Look at Celeste in the background.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Yeah.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuck Hiro into it. That's how they were
Hiro.
able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Checkmate. We're gonna do another bullet time, aren't we?
Probably. Oh, I love it.
What do you mean, checkmate? Celeste? Clearly! You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Nope. And that did throw us off.
It did.
Yatsuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
What?
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making
You're
things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko,
Lady.
what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Did he give everybody nicknames?
Shoot!
Oh,
Think back to how did he refer to each of us?
I got it!
I don't
That's
remember.
right. Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Oh, he did.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name, indecent.
oh, you're trying so hard.
Don't
Don't
stop.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
It's
But
true.
he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
What
So
is Celeste's
Ifumi
last
was
name?
trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on.
What is Celeste's last name?
There's one
I don't know.
person it
Have we ever
could
learned it?
apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Oh, man.
What did you just say?
It's true, we don't know her last name.
We don't.
You take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right
What
to be a
the
little
fuck
odd.
is going on
Okay,
with her?
then fill us in.
Jeez.
What's your real name?
She looks a little bit like a loser to me.
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
She angry.
She angry.
Yeah, I gotta do another bullet battle, I guess.
So angry.
Oh no, it's another argument.
I still think there will be another bullet battle.
Ifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It's Celeste.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long
It's
have you
upside
planned
down
to
and I
go
love
on
it so
pretending?
much.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is!
Did it shield?
Moron.
Yeah.
Can they do that?
Yeah, I thought I was far enough
Ifumi
over.
was trying. He wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person, it would have to be you, Celeste. How many times? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long have you planned?
I'm not pretending. And since
You have no way to contradict me.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
There's a way to remove them, but
But you can also just avoid them.
That's it. The handbook.
yeah, just show us your handbook.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Don't lose it.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
So you're totally fine to show us your thing.
I refuse to cooperate.
Then
Celeste,
we vote you out.
can you please just tell us what really happened? Please. Just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Here we go.
Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
You
Fine.
guess.
Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again.
Oh no, here we go. Now I gotta.
Bring every-
Oh,
Do the
heck
comic.
yeah.
So they
right.
plot.
Yeah. Why is there a bag of chips there? That's right, we have things from the last one too.
So that must be that.
Yeah, I can't imagine what else it would be.
Maybe?
Yeah. Oh, maybe the time frame.
What?
Maybe a time frame. We have two clocks.
Oh,
So,
I didn't even see that. And then this is probably him.
yeah.
So then they put him in the costume.
Yep. And then the camera, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, as long as the camera would probably fit. So then he killed him with Justice Hammer 4.
Yep. Yeah, that is not a great picture of Fumi's face.
Fumi's face in this one? Oh god. Yeah, it's horrible. So I guess you just put Justice Hammer 4 there? So then Celeste shows us all this. We go to the library, we find him, and we find Justice Hammer 2. Bring him to the nurse's office, where he covers himself in blood. Justice Hammer 3. King J Plays? Thank you for the follow. No, on the first page where he and Celeste is plotting. Anyway, welcome, King J Plays. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm Meggido Moonblood. Oh God.
What?
That's also a pretty bad one. I hope you're having a good time. I'm joined tonight by my friend, theSnackDragon, and we are solving murders.
Yes, solving murders. Totally normal
So
high
Act
school.
4, or Act 6. He then pushes the body.
We're playing High School Among Us. With
Yeah, High
marbles.
School Among Us. And then he gets murdered.
And then is that cleaning the hammer? No.
Here's exactly what happened.
Let's see.
Did we get it right?
Before
Steven Smash, nice!
killer persuaded someone to help
I don't
carry
know,
out
let's
the
find out
murder.
how far we got.
And that person was
Congrats.
According to,
Fumi. Within a
stats that I have read, Steve from Minecraft is like 7 feet tall or something. And
Jeez.
So someone did the math of like how big a block is in Minecraft. Like how many
Okay.
feet it is and how many blocks tall he is. And based on that, how like thick his arms are. And it's horrifying. Here, let me see if I can look it up. Steve is the shape of a classic skin. The player is 1.8 blocks tall. Each block is approximately 1 meter.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so he's 6'1".
Okay, that's not too bad.
But his arms are like,
Super long.
yeah, his arms are like 9 inches. Oh no, his arms are 9 inches long. Like, no, 9 inches thick, I think.
Whoa.
Based on how big a meter is and how wide his arms are. I think. Yeah, it's, there's some math involved. So, okay, so with that, yep, you caught that one, that's the 1 o'clock.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero.
Poor Hero.
Yeah, you definitely saved us on that
The
one.
murderous duo intended to pass Hero
Oh,
off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Ifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Which is impressive, because that's a big costume.
And then finally,
Yes.
at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Tucker to the
Murder.
equipment room.
Let's have the character idea for
And that's where
a
Hifumi
LARP
killed
whose
him,
name was
making it the scene of
Moida?
the first murder.
She'd say it like that, Moida.
The
Moida?
murder weapon was
Moida?
Justice Hammer 4.
It was
which
actually
left there
murder,
in the equipment room.
but she said it in the way of Moira.
Is he? I haven't played Smash Brothers in so long. Oh, look at that Minecraft ad. Punch trees, nice.
The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So,
Which was
next
actually
they
pretty smart.
falsified 2 more
Yeah, no, this is a good plan, except... You got it on Twitch? Yeah, I have it. I didn't buy it at release because I was protesting it. Because they didn't put Waluigi in it.
For these attacks, the killers
And then by the time I did eventually get it, like, most people had stopped playing it already. That I know.
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room.
Maybe we'll have to do, like, a Smash Brothers night.
Woo!
The Ultimate Gamma doesn't include any luck in their murder attempt. Well, they're not the ultimate lucky student. We are.
Yeah.
There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken.
That's fair. He's gonna have his own Switch soon. Like, as soon as it arrives. Because he
Mario
bought it
Kart.
from someone
Yeah,
in
that one.
Boston. What's up?
Mario Kart.
I have Mario Kart.
Ooh, we should play that.
We could do a Mario Kart. Do you have Smash Brothers or no?
What?
Do you have Smash
No,
Brothers?
Smash Brothers.
No.
Nah.
They wanted to make sure we
Mario
bought
Kart.
the surprise
We could
attack.
do like a Smash Brothers / Mario Kart stream at some point.
The second
And
fake
I
incident
have-
was the attack.
Yeah,
in the
I got
Oh,
threatened
okay.
to have my mod privileges removed from a channel once because I just kept voting for Rainbow Road. And Dash told me that if I vote for Rainbow Road one more time, they were gonna unmod me. So I voted for Rainbow Road.
Of course.
They did eventually lower me from mod down to VIP, but not because of that.
Oh.
And I wasn't upset about it, like...
No.
Their schedule got drastically changed, and I couldn't be in all their streams anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it happened.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator, and Justice Hammer 3
Blood tornado!
and
Tornado!
turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the
This
nurse's
picture of
office.
Hifumi, though, this will haunt me.
And once again, Hifumi
Why
had
does
the
he have
chance
pointed
was waiting
teeth?
for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
But yeah, we'll set up, Yeah, Loki. We'll set up like a Smash Brothers night or a Mario Kart night. Mario Kart's great.
Love Mario Kart.
I'm bad at it, but whatever.
That explains how each
I
of the
can
bodies
beat my dad, and that is all the accomplishment that I have. He gets very upset about it.
I gotta find my Pro Controller, that means. I don't know where I put it.
Didn't know what the
I haven't used my
true
Switch in a
killer
bit.
had in mind for their final act.
Same.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi.
Alright, so we're doing the
And get rid of
losers
one
bracket.
person who
Well,
could
none of us
betray
know how
them.
to drive.
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste. There should only be one on Switch, right?
I think so.
Unless they put another one out.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
I lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
Yeah, that should be the one that's on. I have on Switch.
They
I think so
hang
too. I don't know. I gotta
heavy
check.
around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore,
Celestia
Celeste.
Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Her name's not even Celeste.
What?
Everything she told us is a lie.
Diego?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
I adore the voice acting of this person.
Oh, I still ended up with an A. Wow.
So bad. Nice. Whoa.
Might be the best
Okay,
one I've
Monica.
actually done somehow.
I'm ready to begin. Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Oh, don't do
Murder
this.
mysteries like Ace Attorney and Danganronpa have a bad luck charm called third case syndrome, where the third act tends to be the worst one of the game. Huh.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Me
It
neither.
is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for.
I
Time
figured
to
this
vote.
one out, like,
Okay.
2 weeks ago, we did the murder and then we stopped. And then the next morning in the shower, I figured out what happened.
Yeah.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Ah. Third case tends to be the least story heavy one, usually being filler and less thought out, not always the case. That's fair. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The black in this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg. Or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly,
I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. How'd you get him to agree? Because he hates Taka. I didn't have to lie to get him to
So
agree.
then,
Did you use, you know,
Oh, gosh.
to get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Oh yeah, so she stole the laptop.
Yeah.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Wow, she's not giving us up, though.
Say what?
What are you talking? Yeah, Monokuma's now interested.
just a second.
Don't interrupt, we're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Totally out of the loop as usual. At least she didn't sell us out at the end.
No, that's pretty sweet. Good for her.
In other words,
Indeed.
I see.
After we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a visit.
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was me. Oh.
So then,
As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there.
Damnation!
Oh.
Yeah. Good for her.
Taka forced me to steal it.
as for me,
Oh.
He threatened me. She might look like a loser, but at least she's not a traitor. No, that's most likely Kyoko.
as for me,
Girlfriend, no.
He
we know how to fix
abused
them.
me. Holy shit.
What?
Oh, jeez.
And he took pictures. What the fuck?
Yo, lady. Okay, so yes, she did lie. She just lied
Yeah,
about
I
not
didn't
liking
lie.
her.
I just lied.
You know, like a liar.
Holy shit. I'm gonna kill him.
most unfortunate.
I didn't need to lie, but I did.
Actually,
I just did anyway.
Taka is planning to use her to escape. This made you his target. Taka's gonna try to kill you.
indeed. Honestly,
Honestly, this whole thing has a big chance of getting Alter Ego found out by Monokuma.
Yeah.
I swear, I will save her!
actually,
I have come up with a plan. I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape the school. Hifumi agreed with that at second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. You disgust me. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation? Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
Fair.
Why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. Wow!
let's see.
I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
Well,
Aw.
When you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you would actually let him
Are
live?
you okay with this?
After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
No, you sound like
I
Byakuya.
wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why? What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Keep talking about the $10 million. That is a lot of money. That's not all, though. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape. Only been here to accept living here. Obviously, that was lies. Yeah, she's been lying. Shocker.
You know, like a liar.
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one, more than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
Language.
Why was it torture?
This is fine.
Because you had a dream? Oh.
Honestly.
In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical
As
killing.
for me,
And it was all for that dream.
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. Really?
Alright.
I was gonna make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every... What the fuck?
Alright. Alright, lady.
This is fine.
Loki, I agree.
Alright, I mean, if that's what you're into, sure, you do you, Celeste. Oh, the 10 million would have added enough to what she already had to get her the castle.
There is nothing to be done.
And the vampire butlers.
Right. Seems
forget
legit.
the
What's up,
vampire
Kitty
butlers.
Scorn?
Hey, Katie's going.
I mean, who doesn't want a European castle filled with handsome butler vampires?
Handsome boys dressed as butlers.
Slash
yeah.
bodyguards.
Yep. I'm in.
I mean, that's the dream, right?
Yeah.
Just the worst.
I want Catboys. That's fair.
Done.
Oh,
He asked me to feel guilty. That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
How is it that we have a bona fide serial killer in the group,
Yeah.
and she's the sociopath? How is that happening? Well, I gotta
The
go.
serial killer has been chill.
Kitty Scorn walked into the room. I want Catboys. Kitty Scorn has left the room.
But Kitty scorned the Catboy vampires.
Kitty Scorn is the Catboy vampire, clearly.
Yep, it's true. I've seen it.
Yeah. Also, he is hella close to affiliate,
Yeah.
and everyone should go follow him.
I think I am following him, aren't I?
I don't know.
I don't know. Kitty scorn, am I following you?
Eternal Night Powers, you say?
Yes. Maybe.
Loki, you should go follow Kitty Scorn. He's a Catboy. It's all perfect.
Oh, the TFCs.
What?
Imagine they're little TFCs. The little Catboy vampires.
Yeah, no problem. Were you playing? Did you play more Elite earlier? How did you start your journey out yet, or no? He has to make the same long trip I made to get out of the starting area to where our
Catboy TFCs.
guild is
I
set
want
up.
this in my life now.
It's probably on the internet somewhere.
I now need a vampire
What is
Catboy
this?
character in something. I don't know what. It needs to happen.
I mean, I don't see any reason why it couldn't happen.
Yeah, no, I will find a game to apply it to, I'm sure.
I mean, at the LARP we go to, we have a Fox Boy vampire.
Oh, sweet.
It's close enough. I'm moving around with combat a little more, but this is the last thing. Yeah, I mean, take your time. Like, do what you want to do to have fun. It's just so many jumps to get back, so I can't really fly back easily.
I should stop eating sweet tarts.
Why?
I haven't had this much sugar in a long time.
Oh, you're not sleeping. Got it. My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. I've not worn contact before, but anything to get the follows. Some of those contacts are pretty cool, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why you're not scared.
Yes, indeed.
I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. You know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice,
Isn't it
then I
wonderful?
think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Okay.
Hey,
You'd just get executed again. It looked like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Chills! Kills!
Let's get rolling. The black and disturbed the piece and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Oh no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
What's about to happen?
time!
Do you remember this one?
Kyoko, hold on to
I
this.
don't. I remember. So I remembered that
What?
she was the person.
Will it really
Um,
give you the hope
I don't
you're
remember
looking
how it
for?
happened. Loki, I want some
I can't say
suggestions.
I
I
ever
do
saw
need
it
a
that
prescription.
way.
I have not working eyes.
It's true.
I need fake eyes to see.
Well, that's good. Loki knows where to get fake eyes.
Which is why, actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet
Sure.
again in another life.
What's about to happen?
Don't remember well enough.
Oh, hey, she gets her castle.
Oh.
And her butlers.
Oh, jeez.
Burning of the verse.
I'm concerned.
So you need a contact prescription even if you don't need them to be prescription?
Okay.
Oh, the fire department's coming to save her. I don't think that's how fire trucks work.
I don't think that's how fire trucks work. Got it.
Nailed it. Perfect.
I have to get new prescriptions because I haven't gotten in a long time.
Yeah, you should probably do that. That one was not the most horrifying death.
No, it really wasn't.
Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny at one point I considered her a friend too.
Kodo, you sweet,
For him
precious
to
boy.
just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Same.
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
I thought you guys were going to pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
let me out of here!
Ah, so much despair.
Ah, yes.
Oh, interesting. So, like, those are actually FDA-approved contacts, so they won't damage your eyes, probably.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Because I know a lot of people have had issues with those in the past. How long are you gonna keep... Are you gonna make us keep going through this? Ugh, I can't read.
It is nearly 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. Kyoko,
Anyway.
did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey! Hey!
What's the deal with that?
What?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
How you gonna pull this, Kyoko?
you...
Kyoko.
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
What did you do to my... What the fuck?
It's for me. What? Says the girl who watched the anime.
How exciting.
I don't know anything about it. What was that?
Hello.
Things are getting kind of awkward. Wow, even he thinks this is awkward.
Well,
Go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
That's not true. He comes and visits sometimes. Usually to say inappropriate things. It wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. What's that key Celeste gave you? Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Hey,
indeed.
What did they do to your body?
Yeah, now we gotta keep hanging out with her now. I gotta know what's going on.
I gotta know. Can
As
you
we
show
approached the
me?
dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and
Hey.
said, I'm gonna go on alone from here.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So,
Do you even have to ask?
Come on.
Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
I am
No
the
one
most
thinks we're the spy.
wholesome cinnamon roll ever. S.I. cinnamon roll.
Standing here, are you just gonna draw more attention?
well then.
Ah, more alone time with our girlfriend.
Yo!
So Meggido and Kyoko are gonna go together.
Hina,
Hina!
why you making it weird?
Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Meggido. Girls like her are total pushovers. What the fuck?
What? Oh, Hina, no.
Hina!
shall we go? So then,
We need to get into that locker. Alter ego? It's been a while. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. No one suspects us of the traitor. That's why we always get voted whenever a class trial fails. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I did just what Celeste says. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow.
Okay.
I think the smart play here would be to not tell everybody what she just told us. Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
you.
Is that why you wanted to come here with
However,
me? Regardless, that's something you need to know right now. My prescription expired and I haven't scheduled my appointment. Yeah, that's fair.
I would like to learn how to put in blackout scleras.
That would look so creepy on you.
Yes.
This is why you want them.
Yes. I am the knight.
You're a nightmare. What happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation.
indeed.
It's only natural they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. I did, but maybe not.
Only a little.
What?
You believe in me. Isn't it obvious people believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me, too.
I believe in you, Makoto. Makoto.
It's true.
Makoto. Maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
That's fine.
Oh, she's gonna tell us stuff. Well, we can't stop yet then. I have to know what's going on.
Need to know, too.
I'll tell you
I
what I'm
actually know.
hearing and where I've been going. What'd you say?
I do know what's going on.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep and dream about Hiro getting hit by fire trucks and hammers. At least Hifumi is finally dead. Take care, Lord Blizzard. Have a good night, man. What I heard from Kyoko then was... What? No. Bullshit. I want to know what's going on. Oh, I guess we're gonna find out now.
Baby boy, what are you doing?
Something is going on. Here we go. The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. How did we miss that?
I don't know.
And then the storage closet there, way in the back.
Don't ruin it for the rest of us, Makoto. I mean, you.
Bathrooms are danger level 10. Could it really be here? Something? There is actually something here. I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet and suddenly, as if I were being yanked... Oh my god. Turned out the back wall was like a revolving door and I'd made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
Right in the back of that closet, there's a secret room. Holy shit.
Don't get caught here. Don't get caught here.
But what's in here? Well, there's no surveillance cameras in here.
That's good.
Okay, so the tissues don't matter, I guess?
I guess.
Just a normal desk with normal drawers. And what is a bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. One file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope Peaks Academy Student Registry. A slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. You must not. What the fuck? You must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. What the fuck?
What is going on?
What? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what started. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I don't know how long it had been. They're all gone. Everything is gone. So we come in and ruin it. Everything she'd been working on, we ruined. It's all gone.
Poor Makoto.
Who was that in the costume?
I don't know. I genuinely don't remember, actually.
further I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry, can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. Uh-oh. I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. It's coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. We're about to die.
We're about to die. Good game.
I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sound coming from inside me while only intensified that much more. Ha-ga-ya-hiya, ching.
Ching.
What the fuck?
No, Sakura. Oh wait, are they training? They're training.
Is Sakura the traitor?
No, I think they're training. I think they're...
Why, you? What do you think you're doing?
Oh no.
No, Sakura, no!
I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
She is the traitor.
No, me from high school!
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Sakura was the I would not have suspected Sakura of being the traitor.
What I'm holding hostage?
A hostage?
And tall, galactic hero.
There's only a few of us left now. The Super Robo Justice present. Well, that's actually a pretty good point to save and end.
I think it is.
So who attacked us? I mean, I guess it could have been Sakura.
Yeah.
And that might have been what pushed her over the edge of, like, I can't do this anymore. Alright, who is on?
Go pee.
Oh my god. No one from my stream team. Alright, I'm gonna raid someone that I haven't actually... Like, he's been streaming, but I haven't seen him / been to his stream in a while. So I'm gonna leave everybody with the, I'm gonna send you all over to everybody's favorite talking sock.
What?
It's been a long time since I've raided him, actually. But I remember when he was just a wee baby sock going for affiliate. Alright, so yeah. Thanks everyone for coming out. I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to play Circadian City. For What's New Wednesday. Or I might play Elite Dangerous because I'm completely addicted. We'll find out tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter. It's the best way to know when I'm going live. Join the Discord if you want. I have things for these now. And yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday for the next exciting chapter of
Totally normal high school.
Our totally normal high school
Danganronpa.
experience. And yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Take care. Have a great night. Thanks for coming out.